Welcome to your weekly messages from your angels and your higher self with me, Julie Poole. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Click the little bell so you don't miss anything. All the cards that I use are listed in the description below. And we start with messages from your higher self, which I use the tarot cards for. And then I go on to messages from your angels. So stay tuned right to the end so you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive right in. Hi Scorpio, how are we doing this week of March from the 12th to the 18th? Well, you've got a lot of power going on, guys. Blimey, you have got 3 major arcana cards out of 4, and these are the messages from your higher self. So these are really speaking to you this week. So we have got, first of all, we've got the Hierophant and we've got the Empress, both reversed. So I want to talk about these for a moment, okay? The Empress is a card of incredible sense of self, very strong in who you are, knowing who you are, what you want and where you're going. Now, she's upside down at the moment. It's also a card of very connected to the universe. Now, what I'm feeling for you is very much about something traditionally, because we've got the Hierophant, is pulling you away from your real sense of self. So I want to talk about this a little bit more, all right, to help you understand what these messages are trying to say. The Hierophant is a card, he's the Pope, okay? He's an energy that's very spiritual and very connected, but very traditional. All right, he likes to do things in a certain way. He likes to make sure he's in control. He likes to, he can be quite bossy. He can be quite cutting when he needs to be as well. All right, now he's upside down and she's upside down. So as I'm looking at these cards for you guys and saying, well, what's this mean for Scorpio? What is going on here? It's basically saying doing things the traditional way, because that's the way they've always been done, that's what I should do, is disempowering you. All right, because when we go into ourself, our heart, and we go into our integrity of who I am, then I'm coming from my heart to do things my way of what feels right for me, rather than what society says I should be doing or thinks I should be doing, or what church and spirituality thinks I should be doing. Because actually your true spirituality is your authentic God self, which is that what feels right for me is right for me, and stuff what anybody else thinks. Now, as long as I'm worrying about what other people think, I'm losing my sense of self, my sense of identity, because I'm too attached to identifying with others, all right, being part of this group. If we go back to the Pope here, the Hierophant, you know, when we think about him, he's very attached to a community, isn't he? Okay. Now, sometimes that's nice. We need that. We are social animals. We're pack animals. But we don't want to always go along with the crowd. Sometimes we need to do things autonomously, be a bit of a maverick, do things our way. So for you guys this week, there is a part of your higher self that is saying, where are you amongst the crowd? Are you doing the sheep thing and just following along because everybody else is? Or are you going that way because it genuinely feels right for you? Because a lot of the time the answer is no. You're just going with the crowd, sort of swept along with the crowd, rather than step out of the crowd, look at the crowd and say, do I fit? Do I belong? Yes, I do. That's fine. But do I want to go their pace? Do I want to go their way? Maybe I'll go this route and I'll meet up with them later. Do you get what I mean here, guys? This is about, yes, we're part of the whole, but we're also an individual autonomous person, and we need to do things that feel right for us. Now, what this means for you, particularly in this reading, is going to vary, because this is a general reading. This might be about the way you view yourself within your workplace and your colleagues and your you know, your place in that society. It may be the way you view yourself within your community groups or your friendship groups, and it may be the way you view yourself within your relationship, because the other two cards, we have the Fool, which is new beginnings, and we have the Two of Cups, which is very often the Two of Cups talks about a romance, a new romance coming in, or a new friendship, a meeting of minds. Look at the way they're connecting, right? There's a real connection here. And so, a new beginning. This is a new friendship because we've got the Fool. The Fool is always about fresh starts, following your heart over your head, going with something because it feels right. Doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense logically, it just feels right and you're going with it. So this is a new friendship or a new romance coming in. If you are already coupled, this can be a deeper connection than you've had before, but it definitely feels fresh. It feels new. This is the last week before we move into spring, guys, okay? Next week on the 19th, we're moving into the 21st, 22nd, the spring equinox, and we're moving into a new energy there. So we are definitely got something new beginning, brewing this week. I feel quite excited. It feels fresh, but I do need to look at where I'm just stuck in my ways in the tradition, because I'm being asked here to do something a bit fresher, a bit newer, and I don't just mean a new relationship, but a new way of thinking and being and doing. All right, this is going to mean different things to different people. Let's have a look what your angels want to say. I haven't pulled them yet. I wanted to pull them in front of you for some reason, so we're going to do that now. All right, so inner peace. This overall energy for you is inner peace. So by doing this, questioning the authority of tradition and doing things your own way, it's going to give you so much more peace, because you feel authentic within yourself. You're following what feels right for you. When we follow what feels right, it's easier. All right, we've always got a bit of resistance when we're doing stuff that we don't really want to do, but we think we have to. But this is about saying, I want to do this. This feels right. So who is this coming in for you? All right, is this a new job, a new boss, a new romance, a new friendship? But there's something new here that's going to open your eyes to do things in a different way, that's more authentic for you, that's more in line with who you are. I hope this helps. Let me know, comment below. I always read all of the comments and find out what's happening for you guys. And I will see you next week on the 19th for more messages from your angels and higher self. Take care. Bye.